Hello guys, welcome back to Drew Tutorial, and if you're new, a special welcome to you. And in today's video, I'm gonna give you a full tutorial on how to access and how to use Grok 3. So if you want to learn how to use Grok chatbot by Elon Musk, then in this video you will learn everything and learn the entire platform and how you can use it, what's there, and so forth. Now, in order to get access to it, all you have to do is simply head over to grok.com. As you can see there in my browser here, you can see that I'm at grok.com. Once you're here, you will be able to see welcome to Grok, and you can start utilizing Grok 3 from here. But in order to have an account or create an account, simply click and sign up on the upper right hand side, and you will see that you have the option to sign up with your X account or your Twitter account, also known as Twitter, but then so you can use your X account. If you don't have an X account, you can utilize your Gmail account, or you can just sign up with Apple. It's really up to you. Now, for the purpose of this tutorial, I'll be using a Gmail, so I'm going to click sign up with Gmail. Now, once you sign up with Gmail, you will be taken into the dashboard here where you can utilize Grok. You can see in the upper left hand side, you have the logo, and this logo here is used to take you back to the home dashboard here. So anywhere you are within Grok, even if you're inside any settings and you want to go back, you can simply click the Grok in the upper left hand side, and that's going to take you back to this home dashboard here. Now in the middle here, you basically have the section where you can type your prompt or type your questions or whatever you want to ask Grok. Below you have a pin. You can basically attach whatever you want, pictures, files, whatever you want, you can attach that. Here you have the deep search. Now this basically allows you some advanced search and reasoning. So depending on what you give it, you will get the output differently because it's going to think differently, it's going to search differently, it's going to reason differently, and we will put that to a test as well. You have the deep think. This also works something like deepseek, where you can use the deep think in deepseek. So this is a really cool one as well, very powerful, and I'm going to show you how it works. On the lower right hand side, you have the model. So this shows that it's currently using the Grok 3, but it also has Grok 2, and of course you also can enable search as well. So you can enable the web search. So if you want to enable web search, you keep that on. If you want to disable it, it's really up to you. I prefer to keep that on so I can get the most updated results from my search. Below you have research, you have brainstorm, you can analyze data, create image, and even codes, guys. If you want to create games, you can just simple put codes and just ask it whatever you want, and it will pump out some really interesting coding for you. It's really fascinating. I've seen people on YouTube create games with Grok 3. It's incredible, it's mind-blowing, it's scary what Grok 3 can do. Now on the uppermost right hand side, guys, you have temporary switch. So if you want to type something, let's say you want to ask Grok something and you don't want to basically have that save, you can simply click on switch to temporary and you just ask it whatever you want. So I can ask it, who is Elon Musk, right? I can ask it that, and you will see that once I type this, I can basically ask it, it's going to give me the answer. But this is currently in the temporary mode, and once I'm ready to go back to normal, you will see that if I go to my search on the upper right hand side, let's move on to the next thing. The history is on the upper right hand side, and you can click on that and it will take you into your history. Now you can see that I have some information here, and it's basically image. I'm going to show you how to generate images as well, but you can see right here in my history that it does not show who is Elon Musk. It just showed that I created a temporary search before, but it basically does not show that. Now, the next thing is, guys, you have on the upper right hand side your settings. So if you click in that, you have settings. You can go to your settings, and inside settings, you have access to upgrade your account. So if you want to upgrade your account at some point in time, just simply click on the go super and you will see the plan. It's just one plan, the super. You can pay monthly or you can pay yearly. Yearly is $300, monthly is $30. You can simply click on sign up and pay for the super Grok there, right? You basically have everything unlimited. Inside here as well, in the settings, you have the manage. This is really cool because if you click on manage, it will take you over to a separate window where you can download your data. What happens is that you click download data and you simply click and get download link, and this is going to send you a link to your email, and you're able to click on that download data in your email and you will have your data. And I'm going to show you what that data looks like once you download it. It looks something like this. It comes in a folder like this. You can open it and you go through and you get some JSON files. You can see that it just gives you two JSON files, and also you have some server data there as well. You also have the option here to delete your account, so you can simply delete it. Now, when you delete your account, guys, you also can reactivate it. If you log in less than 30 days, your account will still be active and you won't lose your searches. So if you delete your account and you try to access this after 30 days, then of course your data will be deleted and your account will be deleted. But you can easily reactivate that once you log in before 30 days, right? So your all your data will still be there. Now, you have some session information and you also have security information. You can add devices. Now, for people who are interested in using the API of Grok, you can easily go here, and by clicking here, you can come over to the API section. And if you want to use, for example, the API tree, you can simply click on the option that says API models, and you can see that to get access to Grok tree, you just need to send an email to support@x.ai. Grok tree API is coming soon. It's not yet ready out to the public, but if you want to have access to it, you can request early access to the API of Grok tree by sending email here. And to learn more about the API, you can simply click on read more and see some incredible stuff. To learn as much about Grok tree API, you can see some really incredible stuff here going forward. So if this is something that you're interested in, then I would recommend come here and read and learn as much as you can before you get that API tree ready. Now let's go back. No, this is still under the settings. You can easily connect your X account here if you want. You can change the language. If you come here, you can switch language. One of the cool things is that once you switch the language, it immediately changes. You don't have to refresh. You don't have to come out, and you can easily switch back language by clicking there as well. So this is really cool. The appearance allows you to do quite a lot. So if you want to use the light mode or the dark mode, the reason why mine is in dark mode is because my computer is in dark mode, so it's using the system settings. But for you, if you're not using dark mode, yours will be in the white mode like this, and your Grok will look something like this, right? So that's how you will see it if you're using, let's say, not dark mode but the light mode. You can turn on settings and turn off certain settings here. So as you can see, display your message in display your message in markdown. You can enable these different features, automatically open search and new result. These different things, guys, it's really up to you. You can enable them. Show follow up suggestions, you can, this is automatically enabled, but you can disable that as well. And the data section as well, it shows you where you can export your data. You can improve, you can enable improve model. I would say I would recommend you keep this on. This is, you can turn this on or off, but to get the most out of it, you want to keep this on. Here you can also delete your account from here. And if you want to delete your entire conversation, I'm going to show you this a bit later. So as a matter of fact, let me show you right now. So you can see here in the uppermost right hand side that I have history here. Now, if I ask it something else, for example, if I said, what is Grok tree, right? And if I hit search, it will tell me what is Grok tree. Now, you will see from this option here that it's basically searching. If I go to history, guys, you will see that it's currently showing two conversation. And if I want to delete, for example, something from the history, I can simply click on it or hover over it, and I have the delete button, right? You also have the option to open in a new tab if you want to open that in a new tab as well, or you can even basically rename it. So if I want to rename this tab here to something else, I can say, for example, not real or something like that, right? And just simply hit enter or press the check box here, the check mark, to save it. And this is going to basically save that info, right? This is going to basically change the title of that current conversation that I have. Now, in order to delete all chats, so this is the way to delete a single chat by simply clicking on delete, and you can click delete like here, or you can click it at the bottom. Now if you want to go ahead guys and delete all your chat history, it's also very easy. All you have to click your profile as well, click on settings, and then you want to go to data. Here you have the option that says you also can delete your account as I mentioned, but you have delete all conversation. You can click on delete conversation, then it says are you sure, you click it again, and that's it. Now if you go back to your history on the upper right hand side, you realize all conversation is deleted. And guys, that's basically it. To be honest, this is what the dashboard, which is what the chatbot of Grok is like. Now I'm going to show you some interesting stuff that you can see. Now if I type for example who is Elon Musk, right, and you will see one of the cool thing about this is that when it's searching, no, once you type something in Grok, you can always go ahead and edit what you ask it. So for example, I said who is Elon Musk. Let's say I don't want to say who is Elon Musk, but I want to edit that, and I just want to say what is Grok. For example, what is Grok tree, right? I can ask what is Grok tree, and once I edit that, I just simply hit enter. Now you see that it changes the conversation and the response gonna be different. Now one of the cool thing I like about the searches is that on the uppermost left hand side of the output that comes from the AI, if whatever you asking somebody is speaking about that on Twitter, or it can relate to something on Twitter, it will show you how much response or how much post was recently posted for that particular keyword or that particular conversation or whatever. And you can see as well pages. So let's have a look at the conversation or the post to X. So if I click on this, it pops up and it shows me that people recently speak about this particular subject, right? So you can easily find that as well. So you can also find the pages. So if you click on pages, it basically shows you the results where it find or what pages actually have that information. So this is really really cool. And guess what, you can go directly to these websites. So if I want to go to, for example, this website, I can click on it and it opens up in a new tab, and of course I can read about that on that particular page. So that's one of the really cool things here that you will find with Grok when you're using it, that it's so user friendly and you can use something like that. Now, as I said, at any point in time you want to go ahead and either go back to your home page or start a new chat, you can easily click the Grok on the uppermost left hand side. Now, let me go ahead and do something with, for example, the deep search. So if I ask something like how to get rich on YouTube in 2025, I'm going to ask Grok AI how to get rich on YouTube in 2025, but I want it to do a deep search. This is going to do an advanced search and reasoning. So I'm going to click on that to enable the deep search and then click on enter. It's going to go ahead and basically use the deep search for me. You can also go ahead and use, for example, if you want to use think, the deep think, if you want to use the think, or you want to use the deep search, whichever option. But in this case, I'm going to go ahead and use the deep search. And in another example, I'm going to show you how to use the think. So let's click on the deep search here and allow and simply hit enter, and let's see how that works. So as you can see right now, it's thinking, guys, and it shows you how many seconds it's taken to think. And now you can see the check mark is there. That means that it finished things, and now it's exploring YouTube wealth. And as you can see, it's currently exploring. And once this is finished, it's gonna give me the entire result. And you can see at the bottom how many web pages it is going through to actually find the result for me. One of them I spot already is Shopify, so you can see that even Shopify website. But you see the general response when you use the deep search comparing to when you just simple type there, and it just gives you a normal feedback. And this is what I really like. So let's allow it a couple more seconds to basically find all the information. It's basically doing a deep search all across the web to find all the information I need about how to get rich in 2025 on YouTube. Now, once this is finished, you can see on the left hand side that it evaluates everything, it even evaluate monetization options, and everything is done now. It went through a total of 48 websites or web pages, and now all the information is there. So it basically have everything here, but if you scroll down, it's going to structure this even more nicely. And as you can see, the key points are here, the niches are here. It tells you about certain things here, growing audience monetization and monetizing your channel, some really interesting stuff that you have, how much, what is the requirement of monetization. You need 1000 subscribers, 4000 watch hours in the past 12 hours, or 10 million views if you're using shorts in the past 90 days. It gives you everything you need. It even tell you about profitable niches. How cool is that? So it's really interesting, guys, that if you're really considering to basically utilizing the power of Grok tree, you can really use the deep search if you want to go in depth into research to know a lot. It can give you a lot. You see the examples. It's crazy. That's all I can tell you. So it gives me basically everything, right? And you can see that it even ends with the key citations here, and it gives you some really interesting stuff. So this is how you can use basically the deep search. You might be saying, no, how do I use the think? If I simply go ahead and click on copy here at the upper right hand side, this is how you can copy your question or your search or whatever you ask it. You can simply click and copy. Now I'm gonna click on, I'm gonna paste that right into the conversation again. But this time I'm going to go ahead and click on think, and I'm gonna simply hit an enter and allow this to do the thinking for me by using the think option. And as you can see, it works slightly different because it's just thinking there. It's really cool, right? And it's really look like this AI is really doing some really fascinating stuff. So let's allow it to think, and you can see that it's currently working and the result is slightly different. Maybe the content is going to be slightly the same, but you will see what it does once it finishes. So it's about 30 seconds right now, continuing, going through everything, and you can see how it actually structure the data for me. So you can see how it looks. It's really cool. As I said, the data, it's maybe pretty much the same. As you can see, when I do the deep search, it looks like this in terms of how the content is structured. But when I do the think, you can see basically give me information like pick profitable niche, creating a high quality searchable content, build a large and engaging audience, mastering monetization. It gives me all of these things, how much you can earn, and it basically tells you how much you can it gives some really, really, really cool stuff, really valuable information as well. And it's really cool. It's final thought. So it packages the data slightly different, or the results slightly different, but it somehow makes it better for you depending on whatever answers or the way you're looking for certain things. If you try the deep search and it doesn't come out the way how you want, try the deep think. It might make things a bit more interesting for you, or the information might present to you in a different way. That's the really cool thing about utilizing the power of the deep search or the think. And guys, in a nutshell, that's basically it when it comes to utilizing Grok and the power of Grok 3. That's how to use it. I really hope you found this tutorial very useful. Me going in depth and showing you a lot of things. I want to end this with something really cool. Is if you go back to the home dashboard. No, the last thing I want to say to you guys is how to utilize the power of Grok tree to create images. So what you want to do, just simply go ahead and click on create image, and here you will see it shows draw. So it shows you some example at the bottom, and it says you can easily draw by simple type whatever you want with the keyword draw. So I'm gonna say draw. So I just simple ask it, draw a BMW X5 driving on winter road. So I'm gonna simply hit enter and allow the AI to draw a BMW X5 driving on a winter road. So whatever comes to your mind, you can use the power of this Grok tree to generate for you. So let's wait for the result. As I said, once you use this, it's going to generate two images at all times, and you will see And that's basically it, guys. And at the bottom, it shows you what it does. So the first picture is during a blizzard, as you can see here, and the second option is on a summer highway. So you can basically click on any one of these pictures and you can see it. And depending on whatever you want, you can always edit it. You can say, for example, BMW X5 2025 model or something like that, and just hit enter and allow the AI to generate some really cool stuff. So it's really interesting, guys. It's a powerful language, it's a powerful AI chatbot that can do quite a lot of interesting stuff. So I recommend you go ahead and play with this. I'm telling you guys, it's fascinating what this AI model can do for you. So as you can see, it has done it. It has created some really incredible stuff. I really love it. I think it's fascinating, and I really hope that you find some value within this. So once you find an image, once it generates an image that you like at the bottom, you can simply click on save, and you can have that image readily available to you. And that's it, guys. I really hope you found this full blown tutorial useful. And if you do, please, I'd really appreciate if you give this video a like. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. You can find a ton of other AI videos and other tutorials on the channel that you might find valuable and useful. With that said, thank you guys for watching, and I'm looking forward to see you in the next video.